If you're Indian and tired of copying Western glow-up routines that don't work for our climate, food, or lifestyle, this 30-day Indian glow-up challenge is for you. In this video, you're not just gonna glow up, but also learn how to use the thing we have in a desi household to our fullest advantage. So keep watching. We will talk about all the stuff in weekly order, like things to add in week 1, 2, 3, and week 4. This is to make sure our body don't get overload and stay consistent. Starting with week 1, internal reset. If your face looks dull, bloated, or tired, it's not bad skin. It's digestion. And to fix that for the next 7 days, every morning you're gonna drink warm water. And I know your lazy ass won't even be able to keep it up for 4 days. So here's a tip for you when you wake up before brushing your teeth. Put some water on the stove on low heat until you brush your teeth and freshen up. Your water will be warm and ready. But here's the twist. You have to add jeera or lemon in the water for the best results. Don't add both. Adding both will just upset your stomach, and we don't want that. For the food, I want you to reduce packaged sugar. Not complete remove, but reduce. Biscuits with chai, cold drinks, bakery items, these show up on your face faster than you think. I know you love that chai biscuit combo. I love it too. But sometimes we have to sacrifice a little to reach the goal. And relax, I'm not banning it. You can still have it in the evening, just not mindlessly all day. Instead, add simple Indian food: dal, curd, sabzi, seasonal fruits. No fancy superfoods. No imported nonsense. And with food, your body also needs movement. So for movement, you're going to walk. That's it. 6,000 to 8,000 steps a day. You don't need gym motivational quotes. You need better blood circulation. Every day, go out. Maybe bring some groceries back home so your mom doesn't complain, or start suspecting that something fishy is going on with her daughter. For your face and body, all you need is to clean your face twice a day, no 10-step routine, no DIY experiments, nothing extra. Oil massage your face and body 3 times this week. Coconut oil or almond oil is enough. And tongue cleaning. If you're not doing this, please don't complain about bad breath or dull skin. Once you start doing these consistently, your face will look clearer, bloating will reduce, your body will feel more active, and yes, the glow starts showing. Now, week 2. And listen carefully. Week 2 is about adding, not replacing. Do not stop what you started in week 1. Glow-ups fail because people quit too early. First, skincare. Relax. Nothing fancy. Cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, and honey. Indian sun does not care if you're indoors. No sunscreen equals no glow. At night, cleanse, moisturize, lip balm. That's it. We're not doing skincare marathons before bed. As Indians, we really need to take extra care of our under-eye circles and bags. Start with gentle massage using the same moisturizer you use on your face. Don't fall for the under-eye cream myth, okay? Most eye creams and moisturizers have the same ingredients. For hair, oil massage your scalp 2 times a week, not daily. We're not clogging pores. Wash your scalp properly. Hair fall is often a dirty scalp problem, not a lack of oil. And avoid tight hairstyles. Your hairline remembers everything. During all these, you're gonna avoid any DIY mask, new products, and wanting to add or subtract anything new. By day 14, your skin texture will look smoother, lips healthier, and hair feels calmer. Now comes week 3. Week 3 is where the glow becomes visible, even in simple clothes. In this week, we are going to work on body and posture. For body movement, you can choose anyone: walking, skipping, or home workout. 20 to 30 minutes daily. And like I said, stay consistent no matter what. With this, you're not trying to be skinny. You're trying to look alive. Also for this week, we're going to add body care. Scrubbing your body with loofah or hands. Don't exfoliate like you're angry at your body. Gently massage your body as you go. Moisturize your body properly while it's still damp. Take special care of elbows, knees, feet. Trim your nails. Clean your feet. These details quietly upgrade your appearance. For posture reset, all you gotta do is chin up, phone at eye level, shoulder relaxed. Good posture is a free glow up that people ignore. By day 21, your body looks firmer, your walk looks confident, and people start saying, you look different. Now comes last week of your glow up challenge, polish plus confident. Confident, and it's about presenting yourself better. Shape your eyebrows, but only if you're allowed to. Wear neat, ironed clothes. Try experimenting with your clothes, and let me tell you, if you ever thought expensive things will make me look better, so honey, let me tell you, you are completely wrong. The most expensive things you can carry is yourself. If you take good care of yourself, be happy and mindful of your stuff, then no matter what you wear, no matter what you do, it will always look luxurious. Next, we're also gonna add light fragrance, something for daily use. Also, I want you to choose a daily hairstyle or hijab style. For your mentality, I want you to stop comparing your day 5 progress with someone's year 5 journey. After 30 days, once your body and mind learn to stay consistent, you can definitely try to add new stuff, but make sure not to overdo it. If you actually follow this, people will ask what you're doing differently, and you won't have a dramatic answer. Because real glow ups are boring. They're consistent. Comment down if you have any tips you would like to share. Like and subscribe for more. See y'all in the next one. Take care.